Lord of Chaos here, with another one.
Alright guys, Lord of Chaos here. Just want to have a quick chat about the state of the game and my thoughts and feelings on it. As many of you who have pretty decent accounts at the moment know, we've been seriously lacking in endgame content in Reverse 1999 in terms of the level of difficulty. U2 has been ridiculously easy with the type of hacks you can use to literally just crush through the content. The Limbo's been pretty darn easy for quite some time. We did have a good patch with 37 and 6, which was something to really sink your teeth into, but it's few and far between. We do need some more content that brings a level of difficulty to the game that isn't as unforgiving as the roguelike mode that they brought to the game. I know a lot of people were upset about that. You would spend a lot of time, and then if you didn't get the right buffs, you'd be wasting an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours down the drain, due to the fact that it was a level of difficulty that was fun, but it was very unforgiving in nature, and that would be the reason why they didn't bring it back the next batch. And they've had to revamp it, and I believe it's coming back in a later patch. But yeah, I just wanted to reach out to the community and see what you guys' thoughts are with regards to this game, because most of us have built up a good account right now. At least in global, we're looking forward to Lucy, and from what I can see in the future, Anjo Nala is looking pretty darn good as well. But in the interim, is the content gonna get much harder? Because right now the end game is it's pretty much a snooze fest. Like, there's not much content that has been challenging, and when you look at YouTube, most of the content is centered around combat, to be honest. It's about who's bringing value to your account, why you should pull for them, how they're going to enhance your account so you can take on more difficult content. Yeah, let's be real, most of the content isn't that difficult to complete. You can just get max rewards, and you're not really leaving much on the table. That's why a lot of us are pushing for the red triple S's now, in order to feel a sense of accomplishment with our account. At least as a free to play player, it's pretty nice to get that red triple S. But aside from the mains bulletin, there's not really a level of difficulty to the game that really makes you think, yeah, I need to do more, or I need to level up the resonance on my characters in order to compete certain types of content. Because once you've got like insight 3, level 60, resonance 10, and you've got a decent roster of characters, all content is extremely easy, guys. I mean extremely easy. And I know this game is more towards the story and the lore side, but some of us here are just for the combat, guys. Not all of us are here to sit down for 3-4 hours reading through the story. And the story can be great, and the artwork is really lovely, to be honest, and that's part of the game that I do thoroughly enjoy. However, I don't really have the time to sit down for hours on end going through the story. And some more content I might have to engage with is the type of character summaries and the lore summaries for particular characters and storylines, but I'm not really seeing much of that on YouTube. Maybe that's something I need to invest some time in. and maybe build out some content myself, as from what you can see on YouTube, it's mainly about compat. Who are you pulling? Why are you pulling them? In order to enhance your account, in order to enhance your team, in order to build a team so that you can take on content. But the content isn't there, you know? The content isn't there that you feel a level of difficulty that you need certain characters. If you're new to the game, then maybe, you know, that information is relevant to you. But once you've got like Ju, you've got Lucy, you've got Winsong, you've got good sustains like Villa, Tooth Fairy, you've got some decent what shall I call them, buffers and debuffers, you've got Isolde, you've got Six. Your account is pretty much made to the point that there's not a lot of content that is giving you a sense of accomplishment for beating it, and that's where the red triple S is coming in for guys like us. But when it comes to the community, I was just curious, like, what are you guys feeling? Like, what's the temperature? Like, because when I look at the gacha revenue and I see a particular trend, I'm just curious, where are you guys' heads at when it comes to this game? Or am I just tripping and I'm just thinking to myself that, you know, the game is pretty much got a end game problem and I'm the only one seeing it? Because there doesn't seem to be much discussion around this or much discourse around this, so I just wanted to bring it to the forefront. So if there's anyone, you know, who's feeling the way that I do, they have an outlet. Because I personally do really enjoy the game. I enjoy the time I've invested into it. It's been almost a year now, and yeah, it's really great characters, really great storyline when I get into it. But Utu's been pretty disappointing the last few patches. Limbo's been pretty disappointing last few patches. Aside from that patch where we got 37 and 6 as enemies, that was pretty darn good. And you know, from time to time when you get that super eagle on Utu, that can be pretty fun as well. Although there's been a lot of hacks to the game when it comes to your card setups that you know, you could pretty much sidestep those challenges. But I would like for there to be a level of difficulty added to the game that's challenging, but not as unforgiving as the roguelike mode that they brought in you know, a previous patch. I think it was 1.6. But that's all I wanted to say today, guys. And if you're feeling the same way, get down in the comment section and let me know, you know, where your head is at. And you know, if you appreciate this type of conversation, then definitely subscribe to the channel, drop us a like, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'll still continue to drop clears and stuff like that. But yeah, I personally think we need something more in the way of endgame in order to you know, really keep enjoying this game, to be honest. Alright, anyway, all the best to you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lord of Chaos out. Alright, bye.
ありがとうございます。